我们重新开始，一生一世。
Hi, welcome to the Silver Spleen. My name is Jarvis Laurie, and this is my review of A Tale of Three Cities. There's a spoonerism joke to be made here, but I'm an educated man. A Tale of Three Cities is directed by Mabel Chung. She directed An Autumn's Tale and City of Glass. She also directed Beijing Rocks. What are you gonna do? Lau Ching plays Fan Daolong, a heavy-drinking tough guy who's no stranger to a gun. Tang plays Chen Yurong, an educated widow with 2 children, who must make her own way in the turbulent, war-torn China of the 1930s and 40s. How turbulent? How war-torn? Well, there's evil, cruel Japanese soldiers, and then later there's evil, cruel Kuomintang soldiers. Thank God the communists took over and brought peace, prosperity, and butterflies to China. But never mind that. The film opens with Lau Ching-wan in Hong Kong in 1951. So when the movie goes back in time to tell the story, every time it wants to make you think that he's not going to survive a situation, you remember that the movie already showed you that he did. For that matter, Jackie Chan was born to both of these people in 1954 in Hong Kong. So when the movie tries to make you afraid that Tang Wei's character isn't going to make it to Hong Kong, there's a good movie in here somewhere. 20 years ago, fans of Chinese film used to get all lathered up about how Harvey Weinstein would edit Chinese movies to make them, in his view, more understandable for Western audiences. I almost hate to say it, but this movie would definitely have benefited from a little attention from Harvey Scissorhands. And not just for Westerners, for everyone. There's too much movie in this film. There was apparently more than a little pressure from investors up above to make this story more blockbuster-ish. So there's war and intrigue and large exteriors, all of which tend to pull the story out of focus. Not the film. The film is in focus, and it does look nice, thanks not only to some nice geography, but also because of the sets and the way the whole movie is shot. I mean, it looks nice, don't get me wrong. The acting is very good, too. It's no surprise that Lau Ching-wan is convincing, even though he's dubbed a lot of the time. Tang Wei is also quite good in the role. The interaction between these two people is sometimes more convincing than other times. That's not really a good thing when, you're telling a love story. The children in the movie were oddly impressive. I'm not sure how to explain it, but they were better than I expected them to be. They're not perfect, but child actors can't be. So, like I said, there's a lot of good things in this movie, including a good movie, a good 90-minute movie. But right now, it's 131 minutes. If you cut out all the extraneous and frankly unnecessary bloat, like the subplots, the excessive blockbuster kind of stuff, the meretricious slow motion ends to way too many shots, and the needless maudlin melodrama that pops up way too often near the end of the film. Will she overcome these obstacles and find a way to reunite with him in Hong Kong? I don't know. Ask their son, who was born after they did reunite. For all its other faults, Titanic never tried to make us wonder if maybe the ship would reach New York. Speaking of the ocean, someone needs to remind Mabel Chung that people can't see underwater in the ocean at night. But I've already talked about needless melodramas, so never mind that. Instead, I want to know how this woman managed to stay so well-fed during the Japanese occupation. But now I'm just being catty. There's a lot to like about A Tale of Three Cities. There's also a lot not to like. Whether or not you want to sit through it is up to you, but have the decency to pay for the privilege. I paid for a ticket in the cinema. That's what you should do. Or you should pay to rent it online, or you should buy a disc. Don't steal this or any other movie. When this movie gets released to home video, I'll update the description with a link where you could buy it. If you want to watch it, that's what you should do. If you enjoyed my review, please let me know. If you didn't enjoy it, let me know. If you enjoy the channel, please subscribe. Thanks for watching.